YouTube has a promotions feature where you pay money to have one of your videos promoted as an ad, which may increase your views and get you more subscribers. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how this promotions feature works, including how to get it set up. And I'm also going to show you my own results from when I used it to promote a couple of my own videos. And at the end, I'm going to give you some opinions about whether you should use this service at all. Before beginning this process, just know that you have to have at least one video already uploaded to YouTube, because this feature takes one of your existing videos and promotes it. Most of the time, it'll become an ad that appears when people scroll through their feed on YouTube. It doesn't autoplay, it just sits there in the feed. And occasionally, they'll place your video in the Shorts feed as well. On rare occasions, it may also place your video as a skippable ad within someone else's video. Here's a breakdown of where it placed one of my most recent promotions, and you can see that the skippable ad was used rarely. I think they might just be testing it or something. I'm going to show you more of my own results later on in this video. For now, I'm going to show you how to set up a promotion, and I'll be showing the process using the desktop version of YouTube, but you can also do it on the YouTube app. You can pause the video right here to see where the starting point is on the app. Note that this is showing the YouTube app. From what I can see, the process does not work when you're using the phone-based Studio app. So here on my desktop, I have opened YouTube, and I'll make sure I'm signed in. I'll click my avatar, I'll click YouTube Studio, I'll then click Content on the left, and then the Promotions tab at the top. It is showing me an example of what one of my videos would look like as an ad. I'll click Get Started. Now I need to establish a Google Ads account if I don't already have one. I used this promotions feature in the past when it was in beta, so it remembers the account that I set up then. If you haven't used this service before, your only choice will be to set up a new account. Now it's asking me what my goal is. You can pause and read all those, but I'm going to choose Audience Growth. Now I need to select one of my videos. I advise that you pick a video that has had some level of success in the recent past. It may not make any sense to promote a video that is already successful, but if you pick a dud of a video, you may just be throwing your money away by using this feature. What it's going to do is put your video in front of people, but it's not forcing them to click on it or watch it in most cases. So if people did not click on your video before, they're probably not going to click it when they see it in the form of an ad either. So I've chosen a video that has had some recent success. If I scroll down, it allows me to update some of the text that will appear around the ad. Changing these fields does not change the name of your video or your channel. It only changes the text that's under the ad. If you do change these fields, you can scroll down and see what they would look like in the little example that they have there. Also down here, it says where the ad will be displayed. Notice it makes no mention of the skippable ad format I mentioned moments ago. I also don't know what it means by YouTube Watch Next. I spent half an hour researching that term and I found no answers, so I don't know what they're talking about. Note that if you picked website visits as your goal on the previous page, it'll update the text in this area to say that your ad will also appear within the Google Discover feed and Gmail. It'll also give you a field to put a website link in, and it shows how that link will appear beneath the ad. But for me, I'm going to go to the next page, and here I have some demographic options that control who will see my ad. These are pretty self-explanatory, so just fill those out if you want to, or you can just accept what they already have on the screen. On the next page, I have to specify how much I want to spend and pick an end date for the campaign. Whatever amount you put in, it'll estimate what your increase in traffic will be. Impressions is how many times your ad will appear in front of people. Views is how many people it estimates will actually click that ad and watch your video. Take these estimates as a grain of salt. I don't know how they come up with them. Note, if you have never promoted a video before, you will likely get another screen in this process where you have to input your payment information. This is what it looked like for me when I was using the beta version. So I'm going to click on Promote. And it's given me a red warning message saying there is a problem with the text fields for my ad. It has sent me back to this page to fix it. I'm going to chop off some of the weird stuff I have at the end of the line here, and I'll go to the last page and select Promote again. it has placed me back on the promotions tab where I began, and I can see that the status is pending. What I have just done is the initial setup. There is actually more, at least there was for me, and I believe that Google intentionally makes the initial process you just saw seem easy, and it hides the more painful steps that come once you have agreed to pay them. I'm going to elaborate on those in this upcoming chapter of the video here. So after you've done that initial process, you should come back to YouTube Studio routinely in the next few days and look for little messages it puts on the top of the screen. Here's a couple of the ones you may see. For each of those messages, there is a Fix It button out to the right. So you'll need to click on that and do whatever process they instruct you to do. In most cases, it'll take you to the Google Ads site and you'll answer some questions there. For example, I got this verify your identity message and I clicked Fix It and I had to answer some questions, and at some point it had me take my phone and scan a QR code on the screen, and then I had to scan my ID with my phone and also scan my face with my phone. But eventually I got through all that and the campaign continued. One additional thing that may happen to you is that when Google actually charges you for this promotion, your credit card company may decline the charge. That's what happened to me. This all assumes that you will be using a credit card to pay for it. Make sure you monitor your email box or wherever you get notifications from your credit card company. If it did get declined, you will just need to call them, and I think they have a way to reverse the decline or something. Even after resolving all those issues I just talked about, the ad will not likely start showing the people until after a few days. There's a few ways to tell when it is running. One is by coming back to the promotions tab and clicking on the existing promotion, and there will be a block of blue text telling you how much of your money they have spent so far. And if you see some has been spent, you know people are seeing the ad. Another way to know whether or not people are seeing the ad is by checking the analytics of your video and seeing if there's any traffic there called YouTube advertising. In my case, I monitored it a lot and I concluded that they show that ad in spurts to people. I think they test one group of viewers for about an hour or two, and then they turn it off for a while they determine whether that was a good group of people to show it to. So the YouTube advertising views was an on and off thing throughout the promotional period. Note that I ended up putting $200 worth of ads on a second video as well on my other channel. That one was a video about the Atari 2600 game system, so it was a more risky video to use it on, but I just wanted to test it out. Now I'm going to show you my results. By going into the promotions tab and clicking the campaign, I can see that the promotion has ended, and it gives me a summary of the returns at the top. Note, this is just for one of the two videos. I'll show you the results of the other one in a minute here. It put this ad in front of 1.3 million people, and about 39,000 people clicked it to watch it. That's about a 3% click-through rate. That is probably not worth the $200 I put into it, but it's possible that some of those people who clicked on the ad also clicked on another one of my videos, and if they did, they may have seen a regular YouTube ad, and I would have gotten a tiny bit of money for that. So it's possible I may have spent $200 to make $10. There's really no good way to tell whether or not that happened with the analytics that I have access to. However, going back to this page, there is another field that shows how many new subscribers I got from people looking at the ad, and it was 4,000, which is higher than what I expected. If I go into the analytics of that video that I made the ad for and expand it out to 90 days, I can see the past success that the video had before the ad, and then there was a steady amount of views during the ad campaign, and when it ended, the views went off a cliff. If I toggle between views and watch time, you'll notice that the people who clicked the ad didn't watch as much of the video as those who found the video normally in the past. If I look at the 90-day subscriber total, I see a steady flow of subs for that period, but look at these totals. It's nowhere near the 4,000 people that was reported on the campaign page. That puzzled me until I remembered the little example it showed me of what my ad might look like. I never saw the actual ad. I don't don't know how to do that. But in that example, it has a subscribe button beneath it. So apparently people were clicking that subscribe button when they saw the ad. And that's where the majority of the 4,000 subs came from. I mentioned another video that I promoted. For that one, it put the ad in front of 1.1 million people, but only 4,400 people clicked on it, which is a click-through rate of 0.3%. And I received 678 subs for that promotion. So based on my time using the promotions feature, which was a total of 3 times, what is my advice for people who are thinking about using it? If you are one of those people who are trying to hurry up and get to 1,000 subs so you can monetize your channel with ads, I strongly suggest you don't use this promotions feature. Even if you do reach 1,000 subs by using it, I don't think you'll make your money back for a very long time. And the subscriber base you have built up would likely consist of people who have no interest in your other videos. That's my speculation. If you want 1,000 subs, I suggest you just do it organically by just getting better and better at making videos. As for the people who are already monetized, I'll reiterate what I said earlier. If you're going to use promotions, only do it on a video that has performed well recently. Even then, it isn't certain you'll gain your money back through the views. You may get subs, but those are only going to be good if those subs actually watch your other videos. I gained 4,000 subs for the one video, but I already had close to 70,000 to begin with. So was the 4,000 extra worth the $200 I paid? Probably not. Now, if you're someone who sells a product through their video, like a car washing service, your monetary return may be better. Even if you get a low click-through rate, like I did, you may make your money back by people enrolling in whatever service you're advertising in the video itself. So hopefully you found this video useful, and if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching.